This is the Home Matrix 4 4-zone 8-channel 600-watt multi-room and multi-source receiver amplifier that can be used for home use to create a multi-room home audio setup and even in commercial uses like in offices, conference rooms, restaurants, bars, schools, waiting rooms, retail stores, gyms, and much more. The Home Matrix 4 is a 4-zone home audio amplifier that allows you to route any source to any specific zone. For example, you can play Bluetooth from your phone on zones 1 and 2 while playing something in zone 3 using the RCA aux input, all while playing something else in zone 4 using the optical input. Now this is an 8-channel amplifier with 4 zones. Each zone has 2 sets of speaker outputs to power a left and right speaker. Each channel puts out 75 watts RMS, which is perfect because most ceiling and home theater speakers are around 40 watts only, so this has more than enough headroom. On top of that, each channel on each zone can be run at 4 ohms, 8 ohms, and 16 ohms, which means if you have 4 16 ohm speakers ran in parallel, you can run all of them off of one channel on one zone. Or you could run 2 8 ohm speakers in parallel off of one channel on one zone, etc. We made this graphic to help give you a better idea of some popular configurations. Each zone also has an RCA line output, which allows you to add a subwoofer, an additional amplifier, or more powered speakers to expand each zone. Let's take this into our house. I can have zone 1 be my kitchen, while zone 2 is my living room, and zone 3 is the outdoor patio and backyard area, and zone 4 is a bedroom. In each of those zones, I can have an assortment of different 16 ohm, 8 ohm, and 4 ohm speakers, as long as the total power doesn't exceed 75 watts per channel, and the total impedance doesn't fall below 4 ohms per channel. And then for each of those 4 zones, I have control over the volume, as well as a 2-band bass and treble EQ, so I can really fine-tune the sound around each zone. But now where the Home Matrix differs from other multi-zone amplifiers is with the input matrix routing for the 4 zones. That might sound confusing, but it's actually quite simple. I have 5 different ways I can input into each zone on the Home Matrix 4. I can input through Bluetooth, through USB, from the built-in FM radio, the optical/coaxial input, and through the RCA aux input. I can select what input device I want to play on each zone by simply clicking the corresponding input button or by using the included remote. So for example, from the RCA input on the back, I could connect a device like a computer while simultaneously connecting my smartphone or tablet through Bluetooth. And then the matrixing allows me to have both of those inputs playing, and I can decide what zone I want it to play through. So if I want, I can have one input device and play it through all 4 zones, or I can have multiple input devices and route them specifically to different zones. If we go back into our house example, I can have the news playing in the kitchen while I listen to more upbeat music in the backyard patio area. Now don't worry if you're confused because we actually have a demo set up, so let's go check that out right now.
What's up guys, so I have my Home Matrix 4 all set up here and ready to go. Now this amplifier is really cool because it's a multi-source and a multi-zone amplifier, which means I can set up multiple speakers for each zone and set up each zone in different rooms. And I can also have each zone playing its own source. So for example, let's say I have the speakers set up in this room set up to zone 2 on the amp. I can set up my TV through the optical input on the amp and set zone 2 to the optical mode. At the same time, I can have my Bluetooth device connected to the amp and have the music playing from my phone coming out of zone 3 in the next room. So to demonstrate, I'm gonna play my show here on the TV.
Upside down. What'd she say?
And you can hear Stranger Things playing in the room.
When Elsa swung over, she put the board over, remember?
And now I can play music from my phone and we'll hear it in zone 3, so let's go check that out. Oh yeah. So we can use this room for listening to music while we use the other room for watching TV. Pretty cool. What's also really cool is that I can connect 2 microphones into the amp, so I have one connected right now, and if I turn it on, check 1 2, check 1 2, you'll hear my voice coming through the speakers. There's even an echo knob here, so we can raise that to give our voice an echo effect. And we also have the delay knob to fine-tune the echo. This makes the Home Matrix 4 really good for karaoke setups since we can connect a TV and go to YouTube and look up any karaoke version of a song, sing along to the lyrics, and sing through our microphone. So just like that, we can have a rad karaoke setup, and I can even use the echo knob for more star power and start singing along. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold, only shooting stars break the mold. Yeah!
So as you just saw in the demo, the Home Matrix 4 is an absolute beast. And as you also saw, the microphone channels on the front of the unit offer even more versatility in how you can use this device. For example, you could create a whole in-home karaoke system using the Home Matrix 4. If you have a smart TV, connect it to the Home Matrix 4 with an optical cable. Then set whichever zone you want to karaoke through to the optical input. Then open the YouTube app on your smart TV and look up the karaoke version of a song and hit play. Then using the two microphone inputs, connect your mic or microphones and start singing away. There are even independent mic volume controls, mic EQs to tailor the sound around your preference, and there's also an echo effect and delay you can add to each microphone for a really awesome karaoke effect. There's also a mic priority button, which means if you're playing music and then click this button and talk into a microphone, it will lower the music so your voice comes through more. Also included is a remote that allows you to control the master volume of the unit, mute the unit, as well as select the input for each zone and control the volume of each zone. The Home Matrix 4 also comes with included detachable rack ears that make the unit rack mountable. The Home Matrix 4 is the smart brain that will be the hub of all of your audio inputting and outputting in your setup, whether you use it in your home, office space, conference room, retail store, gym, restaurant, or more. So if you're looking for an 8-channel, 600-watt multi-zone and multi-source receiver amplifier, look no further than the Home Matrix 4 from Rockville.